Today I'm going to demonstrate painting a face on top of a spray ink background. If you'd like to see how I created this background, the link is in the description of this video. So as you can see, I'm using a stencil, and using a stencil is one of the easiest ways, maybe the easiest way, to get a face onto a page. I'm using a stencil by Jane Davenport, and it's called Star Fairy. Now that I've laid down that initial layer of paint, I've pulled off this stencil to reveal the image below, and now I'm going to start developing that image a little bit further, creating some shadows to add some depth. So right now I'm using acrylic inks, and I've laid down some purple to start creating some shadows, which will create some illusion of depth to the face. The nice thing about acrylic inks is they're liquid, but they're still a form of acrylic, which means that they will paint on top of acrylic paints, whereas watercolor cannot paint on top of acrylics. So when I'm laying shadows, I will put down the color and then try to blend it out. And you'll see me doing that process over and over again. Right now, I've moved on to the hair. When I was painting in the stencil, I put down white paint, but I don't want the hair to be white. So I'm adding a mixture of acrylic inks on top of it. I'm using that violet purple color. I came in with a green, which I ended up not liking that much. So now I'm adding a blue on top of it. And really, the colors are going to end up being pretty light here, but I'm just trying to get a little bit of variety into the hair so that it's not just one color. Trying to create the illusion of depth, shadows, highlights. So now I've got the hair colored, and right now I'm adding in a gold acrylic ink on top of it. So that doesn't show very well in pictures or video, but in person that gave the hair a nice shine to it. Now I've used a red Stabilo All pencil, which is a water-soluble pencil, to color in the lips. Then I came in with some water to activate it. I'm now using a blue Stabilo All pencil. Again, it's the same type of pencil, which means it's water soluble. And it also draws easily over acrylic paint and over surfaces that regular colored pencils don't draw on so well. So using this pencil, I'm creating more depths, more shadows. Now that I've laid down the pencil, I come back in with water to activate it.
Can you feel my love?
and I've moved on to the hair. So again, I want to add some depth and texture to the hair. So I'm going to be drawing a lot of lines, some of them tracing the stencil, some of them not. And then after I've drawn lines, I will come in with water to activate some of the pencil marks and make them darker. I've been using my blue Stabilo All pencil. Later I'll be coming in with a black pencil, which is even darker. So now I have the black pencil, as I mentioned, and that's going to create even darker shadows and darker lines. So with this pencil, I'm just trying to add more definition to the face, add a little bit more shadows to create that illusion of depth. After I've added the pencil, I come in with the water to activate it. And now we have a little bit of a time jump here. The picture's fully dry, and I'm coming in with colored pencils, regular colored pencils, to define the lips a little bit more. And then I have a white Posca pen that I'm adding highlights, and a black Posca pen where I'm making some lines darker. I'm also coming back with some colored pencils, doing some more shading. Here I have a pink colored pencil that I'm adding some color to the cheeks. There's the black Posca pen. With the white Posca pen, I'm adding some highlights to the hair and to the forehead. And here I'm really putting in the finishing touches, adding some last pencil marks. And my portrait is complete. If you like this video, please watch this one next. Thank you.